Good morning, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. I want to talk to you today about your future. Do you ever think about your future? Do you know you can start thinking about your future now and bring it into reality quicker than what you could imagined? So what do you do? How is it going for you? It's like, welcome, come on in. I'm so glad you're here. Let me know where you're coming from. I'm excited to see you guys. And I love going live with you guys because I have so much I really want to share with you, and I want to talk to you, and I want you guys to talk to me. So it's kind of like, how are things going for you in your world, in your life? Is today what you thought it was going to be like? Is your life like you thought it was going to be like? Say last year, last month, 2 months back, 6 months back? Are you living the life that you felt like you should be living today, that you had always dreamt about last year or the year before? So it's like today, now, this is your future that you had thought about back then. Has it worked? Is it what you wanted it to be? So yes, come on in. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jewelry by, I can't tell, but I'm glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Be sure to hit that screen. Send me those hearts and those flowers. I so love that. It really helps me, gets me excited, and I am already excited for you because I want to talk to you about your future. Are you planning your future? How do you do? When do you sit down and think about your future, or do you? For me, usually we talk about our future, or we do our New Year's Eve resolutions. New Year's Eve resolutions. So just go with me for a minute here and imagine right now, close your eyes and imagine, what is your New Year's Eve going to be like this year? And what are your New Year's resolutions going to be this year? Are they going to be, oh, I've had a great year this year, and I know next year's going to be even better. I'm working toward my 6-figure income. I'm working toward my $900 a day. What are you projecting for your future? Or are you even doing it? Are you just sitting back, watching Netflix, doing what you want to, letting each day show up as it shows up? So let me tell you a little story. Hi, Carol. Come on in. I'm glad that you're here. Keep coming in. Let me know that you guys are around, that you're here. So I'm going to tell you, I want to share a little story with you about the future. When my kids were young, and my husband and I owned a business, a brick and mortar business, and we would go together to work. And I would have someone come to the house to look after the kids when they would come home from school, and to start our dinner for us because we would be working late. We had a drugstore, so it was open all the time. And I would say to her every day when she would leave, I'd say, thank you so much, you did a great job, see you tomorrow. And her response always was, yeah, God willing, and the creek don't rise. And I'm like, and the creek don't rise. Isn't that an old Texas expression? Now, this was in East Texas. We were living there then. God willing, and the creek don't rise, I'll be here. If the creek don't rise, and God willing, I'll be here. Well, first off, you have no control over the creek rising or not. And I always thought that was so interesting that she would just throw that catchphrase out there. So do you have a catchphrase that you throw out that lets you slide on what's going to happen for you in your future? Or are you actually co-creating it with the beautiful energy of the Spirit of God and saying, I want my future to be like this? Are you placing your order? Place your order with the divine of what you want your future to be, and then see what you need to do to make it happen. So usually New Year's Eve is when you go over your resolutions and your reflections and all that kind of stuff. And how long do those last? I'm just asking. I'm just saying, how long are you determined to stick with it? How long does it stick with you? How true does it feel for you, not only in the moment, but throughout the year? So I know I'm glad that you're here. Come on in. So it's kind of like, okay. So for me, let me introduce myself to you right quick. I'm Madeline. I retired from corporate several years ago with a good job from corporate. And I'm Texas mom. I have 3 kids, 3 grandkids. 2 of them are already off in college. And on my birthday this past year, and lots of times I reflect on things on my birthday. And so in the birthdays in the past, it was like, oh yeah, another birthday. I don't want to celebrate birthdays. No big deal, whatever. Because I wasn't visualizing and working toward my future. I just thought it would come as it comes, and I would handle it as it came, not realizing that everything I was doing to create my own business, do my own marketing when I retired from corporate so I could do that for myself, be my own boss, I really wasn't putting that much energy behind it. I was just expending all of my energy, totally exhausted. Kept going. And then I realized, wow, you spend more hours trying to build your own business and get your own work out there for little bits of money than what I got at corporate. So this year on my birthday, I was doing some deep reflection because this was a big birthday year for me. I'm 75. This past March, I turned 75. And I thought, well, is this just going to be another birthday that comes along the way for me? Is it going to be another day that ends in Y, that really nothing has changed other than I keep pushing, trying to create, recreate, trying to make this show up, trying to make that show up. So, hi, Ben, come on in. I'm glad that you're here. Welcome. But on this birthday, when I really looked at my finances and noticed that I was spending out much more than what was coming in, and I needed to do something different. And my friend had sent me an email and asked me to take a look at this program that she was doing. And she was doing well with it, and another friend of hers was doing well with it. There were several people that we knew that was doing well with it, and I thought, okay, I'll finally look at it. Now, this is my birthday, 75th birthday, this past March. And I was kind of like, oh, I don't like to celebrate my birthdays. I like to celebrate my kids' birthdays, but not mine. And it's like, why is that? Why do you not like to celebrate your birthday? It's because I always felt like I fell short. Every year I felt short because as I looked back over from the year before, which I could hardly remember actually, there was nothing spectacular in it. I wasn't focused on anything. I wasn't trying to build my future that would be an impactful, loving, fun-filled, abundant future. And this past birthday in March, when I actually looked at the link she sent me, I could see in there were 4 different programs I could choose from. And the one that interests me, because I was so struggling in getting my own programs and classes and courses out there, that said, we'll teach you how to market and how to present and promote your own stuff. And I went, oh, well, that's pretty good. That's what I need to do without keep spending money out for somebody else to teach me and follow what somebody else has done, how theirs is. And so I decided to go ahead. I got into this Legacy Builder program. And that's another thing I didn't understand. It's like Legacy Builder. Build a legacy. Build a legacy. Why would I want to do that? I'm 75. I'm not going to be around that much longer. But I went ahead, joined this program, Legacy Builder. Lo and behold, it turned out to be the most popular program that's in the digital growth community that I got into. And I can see why now, because you start to believe in your future. You start to believe and build your future. You start to see how spectacular it could be. You start to dream bigger than you've ever dreamt. And you start to expect the abundance and the money to show up for you. You follow the blueprint. As long as you're following the blueprint like you're led to do, as long as you tap into the training that you get every day here in this community from this millionaire mentor, You start making an income. And so the whole goal is to start making daily pay. Daily pay. And when you come in at the Legacy Builder program, when you come in at the Legacy Builder program level, when you master the skills that they teach here, where you start to make daily pay, you start to make $900 a day, minimum. That's just with somebody buying one product from you. So it's like, what is your future like? I took a chance on me at 75 and invested in that business, an online business, which I didn't want a business. Trust me, I didn't want a business. I didn't want to do anything else. I wanted my own things to be out there, and I wanted money. I needed money. So for me, it worked pretty quickly. I got almost 500 within the first few weeks of just not knowing what I was doing. And now it's kind of lulled down. It's kind of stopped because I've gone back into the training, because there's so much here in this training. And so I'm taking time for me. So by me knowing that my future is bright, knowing that I spent money one time for something that I have for a lifetime, well, however long it is, and knowing I don't have any other monthlies to have to keep it, and knowing that they upgrade it all the time when something new happens, it's kind of like I love the future that I now see, which I couldn't see before. And each past birthday, when I reflected on what happened the year before and what I want to come for this coming year, it was just kind of like flatline. And I realized I had been flatlined for a long time. Just as the lady that worked for us would say, yep, see you tomorrow. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. It's kind of like very flippant and very whatever. It's going to be what it's going to be. Well, you are a creator. You are a creative being. Your energy, your thoughts, your emotions that you put on something that you either want or don't want shows up. Did you know that? So you can have as much energy thinking about everything I do never works. I never have enough money. I'm not enough. I can't do anything right. When you think like that, that's the energy you're putting out, and that's what's going to come back to you. Here in the Legacy Builder program, in our training, there's mindset training. There's all kind of ways that keep you in a more positive mindset. Now, granted, it may take a while, because if you've done that old yucky thinking for a long time, it takes a while to flip yourself past that. But you will, because when you get in here and you realize you've only got to make one sale, have one person find you with your automatic machine here, discovery system, one person find you and decides to buy from you, you've gotten your whole investment back, because it's 100% profit of everything that you sell. So then the next person finds you and you get 100% back again. You're now in profit mode. So you are in a brand new online business that you don't even know how to run. You have to follow the training. It teaches you, and you end up letting it run yourself. But you start to see how your future could be really different. You start to see how you could learn more, and how you could be more, and how you could make a better income day by day without you even really having to know where it comes from. Because you don't know where it comes from. You don't have to call people. You don't have to ask them to buy from you. You don't have to reach out and DM them all the time. You don't have to beg anybody. This automated system that's been proven to work, proven to convert, once you get that connected up, and that's easy to do, it starts going out there everywhere. You learn how to do the copy and paste ads, and that's a global reach. You don't have to stay right here local. You can go global. So here you are. You're here, home, doing whatever you want to all day long. What we teach here in the training is you need to put in 2 hours. 2 hours every day of income earning activity. Now, that's different than just going to work and sitting around in your desk, arranging, straightening, whatever, drinking coffee, fixing the coffee machine, whatever you do when you go to work. This is 2 hours focused on income earning. You do 2 hours worth of activity for that. And then you have the rest of the day to go hang around at the coffee machine or straighten your desk or go do the laundry, whatever it is you want to do. So it's like, I really want you to start to think and start to look at what is your future like. I know this is very hard for me to do. It's very hard for me to do because everything looked the same. Everything looked the same. Same old, same old, same old. Just like what the lady was saying. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow. Same day tomorrow. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. It's kind of like, yeah, well, the good Lord is willing for you to actually use your brain, use your emotion, use your heart, and start to decide, what do you want tomorrow to look like? Because when you think about it, is what happens. Have you noticed when you think about somebody's crossed your mind and then the phone rings? It's that person. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. T. Rhoda, thank you for being here with me. So it's kind of like, you are in control of you. You are in control of you every day. Do you want your today to be just like your yesterday? Was yesterday a record day for you? Did you make 900 in a pay that you don't even know where it came from? Or did you make 2,000 all of a sudden from somewhere? All of a sudden, then you would want tomorrow, today and tomorrow to be like yesterday and better. But unless you're aware of those things, awareness is the key. Where are you driving yourself to be? Where are you driving yourself for you and for your family and for the people that know and love you? What are you doing different today that lets you start to feel like, believe in, and get super excited that you have an amazingly beautiful future ahead of you? And all you want to do is put in your 2 hours worth of work every day and know that is there. You feel that energy. You're so excited about it. So it's like, I've been teaching all week. I'm talking to you all week, this week, about starting your own online business. And the quickest way to make the fastest income that you need to have your future the brightest, if you're worried about money, if you're worried about how are you going to spend how is your finances going to hold and stretch through the end of the year, how are you going to pay your taxes, how are you going to have a great holiday season, if you're really, really close and tight on your money. So, hey friend, love this program. Thank you. So glad that you're here. I appreciate. See, this is what I'm telling you. This community, all are full of heart. And people show up for you. They show up to help you. They show up to advise you. They punch you back. If you've missed something or lost something, they're really good at saying, well, go here or go there and catch that. Or DM me. I'll help you. So this is the most loving, heartful community. And if you ever feel like you have to let go of your vision, you don't get to. You don't get to. As long as you tap in every day to the training, we get a daily video. There's so much in this classroom. Now, let me show you one thing. We have 2 platforms for training, not just one, and not just an occasional email from the mentor that shows up. We have interactive Zoom trainings every week, sometimes twice a week, sometimes more. We have people that are in our community that have made 5, 6, and 7 figures that show up for you. Schedule a Zoom. You go in that training and see what they have to share with you. See what they say, what the mistakes were that they made, and how they overcame it. But I want to show you, when you get in here, when you decide whichever business in a box you want to purchase, and you get inside in the community, there's this classroom. This is just one classroom. Can you see what all is here? There's so much in this classroom, so much training. There's more and more. Everything that we've done on the trainings gets recorded and put in here. There's so many different things in this. Is just the classroom that you get with the community, and it's chock full of things. How to work on YouTube, how to work on TikTok, different things. There's different contests to how to be on social media. That one down there is about social media. All the trainings are in here. The 90-day run legacy for 30K. There's a marketplace we have going on. 6 figures in 6 months. These are extra. These are different trainings than what you get when you buy your program. But you get this too. But when you buy the program, you get your Kajabi website with all this training on it for whichever program level you came in on. And everyone gets the bonuses. But if you come in at the $900 level, you get all 4 programs. You get the 100, the 300, the 600, and the 900 for the one price of 900. So in here, just the 4 programs, the value for you be able to sell them somebody else is $1,900. So you have $1,900 here that you paid $900 for. And it goes out here on the automated machine that you learn how to do that inside this training. Teaches you how to hook all this up. And somebody finds you. And they can choose. Do they want the 900, the 300, the 600, the 100? Whatever they want. You get 100% of that commission. Because this is your business. This is totally yours. Now the other thing you get is a whole thing of bonuses here. The bonuses in there is about how Michelle became a millionaire in 17 months. There's another training. You may not want to be a millionaire. You may want to just make an extra income. Some relief, some stress relief, some worry relief. It's all in here. You take it at your speed, which is what I love. Truly what I love about this, because like I said, I'm 75. I don't have the energy like I used to when I was 35. And just, having the world by the tail, going great guns. At 75, though, I still have excitement because it returned to me. My thrill of being able to make money this way that I love sharing with other people because I can help them get over their worry and their stress. And it's in such a small amount of time. You start getting it all lined up. So it's kind of like, what is your future like? Or do you even think about your future? Do you even know that by the end of this year, if you start it now, it's quite feasible here in this program with this training that you could be already at 100K by the time the end of the year here. Or 30K, an extra 30K, or an extra 10K, any of it. Depends on how hard you work, how well you listen, are coachable, you're ready to learn something new and different. It took me a while because, like I said, I'm older. And I've done so many things. And this is so different than anything I've ever learned to do. It's kind of like you don't sell. You don't turn into a salesperson. You just turn into somebody that's relatable to other people and see if somebody can know you. I'm Madeline, retired from corporate, lost all my money, Texas, live in Texas, 3 kids, 3 grandkids. 2 of my kids are numbers people. Numbers. Can you imagine? I have nothing to do with numbers. Numbers sometimes breaks me out in hives, which is why I didn't watch my bank balance to notice that my retirement fund went away. But they did. They noticed. But they give me enough rope to hang myself. My kids are great, I don't tell them what to do, and they don't tell me what to do. We are here to love and support each other and what all the decisions are they like to make. I like to make, which is good. It's a good relationship. But when I run into financial problems, they'll step up and help me if I need them to. But you talk about guilt for a 75-year-old mom and grandma that doesn't have enough up here to get it lined out right. where you have enough money you don't need to depend on anybody else? Well, it's not about getting right up here necessarily. It's about, what are you doing? What training have you followed? What training do you need? What skills and techniques and tools will help you to work less and earn more in less amount of time? And it's like, it was kind of like an aha moment for me. So this past 75th birthday, my life totally changed. And I'm so excited that it has. And my kids are actually excited for me. They're like, keep it up, Mom. You're doing well. You're doing well. We see that you've had an attitude change, a personality change, and excitement that has come back to you. Because before, all I wanted to do was sit in my lazy boy lounger with my blanket, drink my coffee, and watch TV. And I wait to see what the next show is on. Now I get in here in my training, and I wait to see when's the next training going to be. What's something new I can learn to improve myself, which improves my attitude, which improves my future. That's why I say to you now, the future is bright. My future is so bright. Is yours? I want to help you be able to say the same thing. Yes, your future is bright. So, if you have to hop off of here, let me flip this around, because I'm going to keep talking to you about your future. Because you know what? That controls everything for us, doesn't it? Let me flip this around, because I'm going to keep talking to you about your future. Because you know what? That controls everything for us, doesn't it? LOVIN. LoveInMyDailyPay.com. It's the only thing you need to do. Just go there. You'll see this picture right here. You put your email in there. You get a quick little video from our Millionaire Mentor. And then you'll get an email with me with a video from it that explains more about what you'll find inside the community, what you'll be able to access once you decide to buy your program. And then you'll have a place where you can click anytime you want to and see what all the programs are. See what all shows up for you that you can look through. Let me see if I can get there. This is what it'll look like. It's a big long page here. Yeah. So at any time when you get those two little videos, they'll probably answer 95% of your questions. If not, the second little video with the email from me, just reply to that one with your questions and then I'll answer you. But when you click underneath the videos that you get, you'll see this page and it shows your 4 different choices. Whatever you feel is right for you is right for you. There's no rush. There's no hurry. There's no pressure. Just take a look at it at your leisure. But don't forget about what is your future going to be like. I had gotten this email from my friend several times and I kept ignoring it until March the 7th on my birthday. I knew stuff had to change. I didn't know what. I didn't know how. I just knew something had to happen. And so I invested in this Legacy Builder program. Now, when I first started, I came in at a lower level because I didn't trust it. I didn't believe in it. I'm very skeptical. But once I could see in the classroom and click on all that, see what was there, and in the Kajabi platform and start to click on that, see what all was there, it was like, I want it all. I want it all because I can see the potential that's there. I'm a creative being. You are a creative being. Have you been stopping yourself? Have you been like, oh, this is not the right time for me to do this? When is the right time? You're going to look back for your New Year's Eve resolutions this year or your Christmas or your holiday time this year and go, oh, wow, 3 months back I could have had much more money than now. Or at least I could have had much more knowledge of how I can make more money and let that still work. Let this work for me for 3 months. See what I end up with. Just let it keep working. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on you. A lot of people do just a little ball and expect a payment right away and then they quit and say it doesn't work. It's all up to you. What is your energy like? Are you following the training? Are you being consistent with what you're learning and applying it? Are you being patient? Are you actually being personable enough for someone to want to even look at what you're trying to share with them? That's the thing. It's a complete different way of you interacting with yourself and with other people. So what do you think? Put a 1 in here if you feel like you have a good future. You're excited about your future. You have a great family. You love your family. Everything's wonderful. You don't have to worry about finances. But everything is getting more expensive, isn't it? Everything costs more than what it did just a few months ago. And there's scarcity everywhere. And a lot of people have lost their very, very permanent and secure jobs because those companies haven't been able to maintain either, because they've hit the way that it's not able for them to stay sustainable by hiring so many people. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you stopped by. So it's kind of like you have to plan for yourself. You have to prepare for yourself. If things are going to change in your world, it's up to you. Totally up to you. Now you can do what I do and did, continue spinning my wheels, digging myself deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole, or actually I couldn't see over the edge of the hole how to get out of it until I turned 75. Maybe it's birthday time, so you get the biggest aha moments, or the biggest light shined up in your head where you go, honestly, what the heck have you been doing? And it's kind of like, I've just been doing. I've been perfectly happy, following the butterflies, smelling the roses, just doing what I wanted to, drinking my coffee or my water, watching TV, sleeping, taking a nap when I want to. I can still do all those things. But now I know money's coming in for me. I don't know where. It's not up to me to know where. I just know I'm following the training. I'm talking to you guys. I put this out on YouTube. I put this out on Instagram, on Facebook. I didn't do that, for sure not consistently. And I have found out, consistency is an important thing. You need to show up consistently. Well, I couldn't before because I didn't know what I was going to talk to them about. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know if I could build another program quick enough to keep everybody happy. I don't have to. These 4 programs I have are done for you, businesses in a box. All I have to do is do my 2 hours income running activity. So you want to know what that is? You know what I just do for 2 hours? Post 3 pieces of content. That's it. Post 3 pieces of content. And then I like to go live with you guys every day, or at least every Monday and Friday. Post 3 pieces of content and do copy and paste ads. So that's about 30 minutes worth. 3 pieces of content. Depends on what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, how much you have to learn what to do there. Or just post. And as you keep posting and you notice stuff isn't working right for you, then you go back into the training and go, what did I miss? Because the training is always there for you. Always there for you. You buy it one time and you have it for life. And you don't have to pay a monthly fee to keep it for life. And anytime something new shows up that they want to say, this much has changed, we've noticed this has changed in how social media reacts for this, so follow this now, this change, and be aware. So we get live training with a lot of that. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I missed it, so I'm going to have to listen to the replay. But one of our beautiful little ones in the community that's made, where is she up to? 400,000, I think, in less than a year. Bought a new home. She comes in here and trains us in TikTok and in Facebook. What she's learned, what works, what hadn't worked, what's changed, what's new. We always get wonderful interactive training. And then once they give a lesson, then they open it up. You raise your hand, you get called on, you ask your question. They take as long as they need to answer you till you get it right. And then if you're having trouble getting this set up, because technology. What can you say about technology? Sometimes the day it works good, and sometimes I say it slept and woke up on the wrong side of the bed, because everything you had hooked up working one day is not working anymore. Not just with this, with anything. But if you have trouble with this, we have 3 tech calls with our tech gurus 3 times a week. And then we have a place where you can actually send a message to them when you have something important and really pressing that's not working well for you. So it's kind of like all of your questions are answered. All of the problems are solved. Your future can be extremely bright. You just have to be willing to learn something new, be coachable, follow the blueprint, and start to believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in you, follow my belief in you. I've learned so much since this past March of my birthday. It's amazing. We have a 30-day growth strategy in here. We have a 7-day launch to profit. Once you start making just a little bit of income, you'll be surprised how much you recognize that there was this backpack on you full of rocks, weighing you down, pulling you down, messing with your mind. And once you start to make just a little bit of income, all of a sudden those straps break and the whole back sack full of rocks fall from you. And you have a complete different outlook then. It's like, and then you start thinking like the mindset of the millionaire, of our mentor, or of the prosperous and abundant future that you're moving toward. You start thinking from that place and it will show up for you. Does that make sense to you guys? This is regular coaching stuff, but it's in such a really, really deep way. So if you start with the passive daily pay, that's $300. And you pay $29 for this Kajabi website that has everything. Let me see if I can get there. You pay $29 for this website, whichever level you come in at. So when you change, you're going to have a different website, and you'll probably have to pay another $29, which is why I went ahead and got the most popular and gave me the most things to do at one time and the most opportunity to share with other people at one time, where they could have choices, with my one-time $29 fee for this training platform. And when you get into any one of these, there's so much. Let's see, Legacy Builder. Is that Legacy Builder? Oh, I gotta log in. It won't let me show you. But there's just like, start here, do this. Launch to profit in 7 days, follow that. You have you get the 30-day growth strategy. In the 300 and the daily passive pay, you also have the blueprint for $300 a day, which comes out to be $109,000 a year. So if you started just there, it will make a huge difference. You get so much, and you start to learn how to do multiple streams of income. Amazing. So I have a bunch of notes over here because I get excited. And squirrel, are you good at squirrel? I'm really good at squirrel. So please excuse me if I'm checking myself over here with my notes. So, 600, digital mastery, which you'll get the 3 income streams, 3 businesses in a box, the 100, the 300, and the 600. And you get 100% commission from all of them. But in this one is where you start to learn to build your email list, and you grow your email list, which will add to you other multiple streams of income. And you learn the mastering those digital skills. But now, the Legacy Builder, the golden goose with the golden egg. I'm telling you, golden goose with the golden egg. You get 4 income streams. Done for you. Done for you. You just connect up, just fill in that template, connect up that, follow the little video, and it's up and running. And you have something that when someone finds you, they can choose. Oh, I've only got this much money. I need the 100, or I need the 300, or I need the 600, I need the 9. And there's payment plans. If you're in the U.S., There's payment plans for each one of them. You can either click pay full or make the payments. Easy. It's so wonderful. And then you also have the advanced training. That's where we learn with the interactive training. You have special training as a legacy builder that the other 3 programs don't have for you. It's live and interactive support. So with the blueprint, let me give you this little tidbit. I'm not there yet, but I'm learning and I'm going to be there. I'm determined, I'm committed, and I hope you are too, because I know this is part of my future. And I know I don't have to do it one time. Once I do it, it's going to keep doing it on its own and building an incremental income coming in for me, which is what the exciting thing is. Really, really exciting. So you follow the 900 a day blueprint. Start to master your 2-hour income earning workday, and you will learn to master to generate 900 a day. 900 a day. So when you start getting yourself all lined out and you're a master of everything that's being shown to you here with the 900 blueprint, do you know that's, what is it? 328,000 a year. Now that is, some people can't think that big, and I couldn't. But I have learned to let myself think bigger, because we deserve more. You don't have to limit what it is that you feel like you can have. Limitations is what's kept me stuck so long until I'm 75, just following every day, showing every day up, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Well, yes. You take a hold of that bull by the horns, both horns, and you go, I'm driving this thing. I know where I'm going. I'm following the blueprint. I love what I'm doing. I'm excited about what I'm learning. I can't wait to figure out more and more about how to go faceless. I can't wait to figure out more and more how to show up, get better in Canva, how to do anything. It's all in here. How can I build more income streams? How can I master being an affiliate without me having to promote it? How can I get more streams of income as an affiliate? This is not multi-level marketing. Everything comes straight to you. It's your business. You get all the emails, you get everything that goes with it, and it's up to you to learn it so that if one of your people that signed up have a problem, you can help them. But all of the answers are in the training. Everything, point them back. Show them where to go get the training. That's all you have to do. Now you can love on them. You can be there, but don't do it for them. That's that whole story you know about. If you help a caterpillar, if you cut the cocoon to help the caterpillar get out, you've clipped its wings. It will never fly. So be hungry. Be excited about your future. Know that it's time to build or grow a fantastically bright future. I so hope that you can see this. I am so in love with trying to get you to know you can do whatever you want to. When you have money coming in, nothing stops you from whatever it is you want to do. If you need to change out something in your bathroom, but you haven't, because that's extra money that you really don't need right now. You need to put that toward the kids' college or toward the kids' school books. You need to put that toward the groceries. You need to put that toward, I don't know, the water bill. You don't have to hassle with that. Before too long, stay consistent, let the momentum grow, and before too long, you're going to start to notice that you got more money coming in than you have going out for the bills. And then, one day, you'll be able to set it up where, oh, well, that bill's going to automatically be paid. That bill is going to automatically be paid. That bill's going to automatically be paid. Oh, I got this much left over for me to go on a trip, for me to do what I want to, for me to start putting toward the community I want to build to help others, putting toward the legacy that I want to have for my kids and my grandkids. It's like, I'm telling you, you can have a really bright future, bright, sparkly bright future, if you want it, and if you let yourself get there. And if you have any questions, just go right here. Loving My Daily Pay. You'll see everything that I'm talking about. Just take your time. Look at it. And if all your questions aren't answered in those first 2 little videos that you get, then reply to the one from me, and I'll answer your questions. I'll dig in there with you. I want to support you. I want to know that you have an amazing future, and I want to celebrate it with you, and I want you to celebrate mine with me. I want us to be close. I want us to see, oh, how are you doing today? What's going on with you in your world? How are things happening for you? Don't give up. It can feel like you want to give up sometime, but don't. That's your mindset. So go into our training in our classroom. See if I can find it here for you. In the classroom, I may not be at the classroom one. Oh, here it is. Inside the classroom, inside the community, there's a training here. Let's see if I can find the right one. Oh, here, mindset training. Let's do the mindset training. Do you see this? That's Laura St. John. She comes into our community every so often and teaches us a different mindset tool where we stay on track, where we don't let go of what our future is going to be, where we keep ourselves full of confidence, full of belief, full of knowing it can help for you. This little one right here, that Laura St. John, she is the mindset coach to the Olympian athletes, to a lot of the famous athletes, to a lot of the famous million stars. She works with billionaires, and she comes to spend time with us because she loves our community. She loves how much heart that we have, how authentic we are, how true we show up. So if you need to correct yourself on something, get into that classroom there. Pick up one of those lessons that she's given for us for free in there. Now, she has some that you can pay for. And on the bottom of the email from me, I have a link because I'm an affiliate. This is another way that we make an income. I'm an affiliate of hers. So you'll get a free thing if you want to do it, or you can sign up for her private coaching, whatever you want to do. I'm getting speechless now because I see a beautiful year end with an amazing future, and with your bank account going, I'm so happy, and you spend stuff, and you spend, but it keeps going in, because you've stayed consistent. You follow the training, you follow the blueprint, you do your 2-hour focused income earning activity. Then you go spend the rest of the day making eggnog, making brownies, going to the park with your grandkids. Not mine, they're in college. I do have one that's still in high school, but they don't go to the park with me. I missed all that. I missed all that little kid stuff with them growing up, even my own kids growing up, because we had our own business. I had to be at the business with my husband all the time. We've had a brick and mortar business. I've done MLM. I've done lots of different affiliate stuff. I've done creative stuff. I've been on Etsy. I've been on Shopify. I've been all kind of stuff. I take tours to Egypt. I do all that stuff. All that stuff. And the income was just little. Over the years, I got burnt out. You get burned out pretty easy, especially at 75, when you don't have your energy exactly just right. So my friends, thank you for being here. Be sure to hit this screen. Send me those hearts. Let me see if there was any questions in here I might have missed. I don't intentionally mean to miss your questions. I just get excited. You know this, right? So let's just check in. No. I just see a lot of people come in and saying hi, and that's about it. And that's good. I want you to come in and say hi. Where are you coming in from? Are you from Texas like me? Anyway, my friends, I'm going to hop off for now. Unless you have a question or something, tell me about your future. Do you see your future bright now? If you want to do what I'm doing, if you want to build a legacy, just go here. Just go here. Lovin, L-O-V-I-N, my daily pay down. You may want to screenshot that because it is spelled a little differently. But I like it because I'm different. You're different. You're unique. Make sure your future is bright. Show up like you need to for your family, for yourself. For yourself. Don't keep feeling like you've let yourself down. I worked on that training this morning with Laura St. John about Flip It. She has a thing called Flip It. It's beautiful, beautiful training, and she has that there in our classroom too, where you have your what you do not want list on one side and then what you clearly desire on the other side. And she helps you to flip it, flip the way that you think. You think you're not enough, you flip that. You're more than enough, but there's more training to it. There's more mindset work to it. You know, your success is 95% mindset. You do know this, right? Your health, your wealth, your outlook, your love, your relationships, everything all comes from your thinking. How are you thinking? So hi, thanks for being here. Come on in. Don't forget to hit that screen. I need some of those hearts and flowers, so don't forget to do that if you feel like it. So my friends, I'm thinking I want to be on here with y'all tomorrow. I might have to come on earlier, like around 8 o'clock, because my daughter, my older numbers daughter, is coming to pick me up and let me spend the weekend with her so we can have time together, because her husband is out of town and we hardly anymore. You know, my kids are 50 now, in their 50s, late 40s and 50, early 50s. And it's like they have busy lives. And it's kind of like I cherish the time that I get to spend with them because I work from home. I have my own online digital business. I don't have to say, no, Renee, I can't go to your house tomorrow or this weekend because I got to stay here and work on the computer. I got to stay here and build my next program. I got to stay here and build my next string of emails so people will reach it. All that's given to me for free. You get all that for free here in the Legacy Builder program. You get the complete sales funnel and you get the complete follow-up emails. And it's like, wow, had I known this, I would have not beat myself up for so long. And I'm just giving you a heads up now. Now you know it. So it's up to you. What are you going to do? What does your future look like? What does your New Year's look like? What is your birthday reflected back and reflected forward going to feel like? We got massive changes on our birthdays. Massive changes, whether we realize it or not. So my friends, I love you. So glad you're here. See you hopefully tomorrow. Depends on what time she shows up over here to pick me up. But I can also do it from over there at her place, because this is work from anywhere. Work from anywhere. So thank you for the hearts. Thank you, Adolfo, for being here. Dan, everybody, I so love you guys. It's amazing that you're here. Hi, Terry. Yay. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, maybe around 8-ish, 8:30 Central, or maybe in my pajamas. Who knows? Who knows? I love you. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. Thanks for being here.